Welcome back, student. Today I am going to teach you how can we obtain the values of all the trigonometric ratios of 30 degree and 60 degree. In my last video I taught you the method to obtain all the values of trigonometric ratios of 45 degree, but today our topic we are going to get all the values of trigonometric ratios of 30 degree and 60 degree geometrically. Now 30 degree and 60 degree, that means what will be the value of sine 30, cos 30, tan 30, cosec, all the values for 30 degree as well as 60 degree. So let us start our video without wasting the time. In order to obtain the trigonometric ratios of 30 degree and 60 degree, we will have to draw an equilateral triangle. In order to obtain 45 degree, as we have drawn what type of angle? A right angle isosceles triangle. But today, in order to obtain 30 degree and 60 degree, remember you need to draw an equilateral triangle. As you know the property of equilateral triangle, all sides are equal and each angle it will be how much? 60 degree. So this is our equilateral triangle having all the sides equal. So we are going to name our triangle as ABC. A, B, and this is C. Okay, now we are going to draw a perpendicular from the vertex A on the side BC. See. And as you have learned in geometry, when a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex of an equilateral triangle to its base, divide the base, that means bisect the base. It divides the base into two equal parts. This part will be equal to this, and at the same time the perpendicular also bisect the angle. This angle will get bisected. That means each value, each part will be equal. So this is our right angle triangle, but remember this is equilateral triangle, all having all sides equal and each angle how much? 60 degree. Each angle is 60 degree. So now we are going to start. Let ABC is an equilateral triangle where all the sides are equal, that is AB, this side. AB is equal to BC equal to AC. AB equal to BC equal to AC. And what is the length of AB? The actual length of AB, it is unknown to us. So we are assuming as 2A unit. We are assuming it as 2A unit. And what's about each angle? Each angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree. Angle A equal to angle B equal to angle C. Each angle is 60 degree. So in order to obtain the values of all trigonometric ratios of 30 degree and 60 degree, we need to take only one part of triangle. You may take either this part or this part. So for your convenience I am going to draw this part separately here. See, let me name it the perpendicular AD. Okay. I am going to draw this part separately so that you can easily understand it. Okay, A, D, and this is B. This is 60 degree. Okay, now see, this is the perpendicular. Perpendicular we have drawn from the vertex A on the side BC. So side BC, this whole part will get bisected. And as we have assumed, the total length of BC is how much? 2A unit. See, I have written here 2A. And the same way AB is also 2A unit and AC is also 2A unit. And see, this whole part is 60 degree and AD is the perpendicular bisector. It is bisecting angle A also. So since whole part is 60 degrees, so what will be the value of each part of angle? 30, 30. So we are going to write here 30. Okay. Now just by observing this figure we are going to solve. What is the length of AB? see here 2a unit, and length of BD, length of BC is 2a, and since AD, this perpendicular is bisecting the side BC, so each part, the whole part will get bisected. So BD value, if BC is 2a, so each part AA unit, so we are going to write here A. Now see, this is a right, since this is a perpendicular, so here it is 90 degree. Now we got a right angle triangle in which two acute angles are 60 degree and one is 30 degree, and this is right angle. Since this angle is right angle, so side opposite to this angle, it is the hypotenuse. Okay. Now see, by using Pythagoras theorem, this side we have assumed AB as 2 unit and BD, see here BC, the whole part is 2A. So since AB bisect BC, so each part AA, so BD is A unit. Hypotenuse, it is known to us 2A and BD is A unit. So we are going to solve for AD. We are going to find the value of AD by just applying Pythagoras theorem. AD. So see, Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square plus base square, hypotenuse square equal to base square plus perpendicular square. See in this figure, which one is hypotenuse? AB, hypotenuse, base is BD square and perpendicular is AD. See, these two sides value are known to us, but we don't know the length of perpendicular AD. That is why we are applying Pythagoras theorem. What is the length of AB? See, 2A unit, BD A unit. So square sign is here, AD square. Now transfer this A square to this side. Before that, find out the square of 2. Square of 2 is 4, 4A square, transfer this side, minus A square, AD square. Now we are going to interchange our left hand part and right hand part simultaneously together at a time. AD square we are going to write on the left, and this 4A square minus 1A square, 3A square. So what will be the value of AD? AD square, we only need to calculate the length of AD. So in order to vanish this square, put here a square root sign, 3A square, that is a square root of 3, keep it under root. This is the value of perpendicular, we got it under root 3A unit. Now only this part is very important. You'll have to calculate the length of, you must know the actual length of AD. Okay, now we are going to find this ratio, all the trigonometric ratios of first. Either you may calculate for 60 degree or 30 degree. Let us count for first 60 degree. We are going to get all the values of trigonometric ratios of 60 degree. So see here, sine, first ratio is sine 60 degree. Sine, as you know, sine P by H, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So now see, where is 60 degree? This 60 degree acute angle is here. Remember, it is here. So side adjacent to it, hypotenuse never changes. Side adjacent to 60 degree, that is BD, it will become base. And if it is BD is base, then definitely AD is perpendicular. And just I have told you, hypotenuse of a right angle triangle never changes. Okay, base and perpendicular may change depending on the acute angle, reference acute angle. So see, since our angle is this 60 degree, so this side will become base, BD will become base, and if it is base, this is perpendicular, and this is the hypotenuse, AB is hypotenuse. So to get the value of sine 60 degree, sine ratio is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Now see in the figure, which one is perpendicular? This is the perpendicular, AD is perpendicular, and its length just From our calculation, length of AD we got root 3 A unit. Root 3 A upon hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 2A. AA cancelled. So root 3 by 2. See, sin 60 degree value we got root 3 by 2. Next, cos 60. Next, cos 60. B by H. Base, see in the figure, BD is the base and its length is A and hypotenuse is 2A. AA will get cancelled. So ratio we got 1 by 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. The value of cos 60 degree is 1 by 2. Next, tan 60. Tan 60 degree, P by B, perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular, see in the figure. This is the figure, perpendicular, and base, this is base, root 3A upon A. Root 3A upon A equal to AA will get cancelled, so only root 3. Tan 60 is over, and next three ratios, that is sine, cos and tan, we already got the values. Now cot 60, then sec 60, cosec 60. Okay. How can we derive the value of cot 60 degree? As you know, cot is the just reciprocal of tan. So since tan 60 is root 3, reciprocal of root 3, see by is here at denominator place, make it reciprocal 1 by root 3. Sec 60, as you know, sec is the reciprocal of cos. So cos 60 value we got 1 by 2, make it reciprocal 2 by 1, no need of writing 1 at denominator place. Cosec 60, as you know, cosec is the reciprocal of sine, and sine value we got root 3 upon 2, make it reciprocal 2 upon root 3. In this way we can obtain all the trigonometric ratios of 60 degrees. See, sin 60, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. Now next we are going to calculate, we are going to get values of all trigonometric ratios of 30 degree by using the same figure, this figure, and only you will have to keep in your mind, earlier we calculated for 60 degree, that is sin 60 degree. So 60 degree angle, you can see in the figure, 60 degree is here at point B. So based on this angle, that is angle B, it is 60 degree. So based on this angle we selected our base and perpendicular. So in order to calculate all the values of 60 degree, we have taken base as BD and perpendicular as AD. But this time for 30 degree, where is 30 degree in this figure? You can see 30 degree is here at point A. So this angle, based on this angle, we'll have to select base and perpendicular. Since angle is here, so side adjacent to it, this AD will become base and BD will become perpendicular, and as you know, hypotenuse remain unchanged. So remember, 30 degree is here, that is why we are taking AD as base and BD as perpendicular. Now see what will the value of all the trigonometric ratios of 30 degree, that is sin 30. Okay, sin 30 degree, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular, see in the figure, which one is perpendicular? BD is the perpendicular and its value is A unit. A upon hypotenuse is 2A. AA will get cancelled, and ratio we got sin 30 degree value 1 by 2. And the same way cos 30 degree, B by H, what is the value of base? See in the figure, this is base. Remember, our angle is 30 degrees. 30 degrees here at point A. So AD is base. AD is base and AD value root 3 A upon hypotenuse. Hypotenuse you see 2A. AA will get cancelled. So root 3 upon 2. Next, tan 30 degree. P by B, perpendicular upon base, perpendicular, see BD is the perpendicular and its length is A, base, AD is the base, root 3A. Cancel these two. So ratio we got 1 by root 3. Tan 30 degree value 1 by root 3, and the same way rest 3 ratios, that is cot, sec and cosec. Cot 30 will be reciprocal of tan, sec 30 will be reciprocal of what? Cos, and cosec 30 will be reciprocal of which ratio? Sine ratio. So cot 30 reciprocal of tan value we got 1 by root 3, make it reciprocal root 3 upon 1, that is root 3. Sec 30 is the reciprocal of cos 30, cos 30 value we have got root 3 upon 2, so make it reciprocal 2 upon root 3, and cosec will be the reciprocal of sine ratio 1 by 2, that is 2 by 1, 2. So in this way we can find out all the values of trigonometric ratios of 30 degree and 60 degree by using equilateral triangle. And this method is geometrically we calculated 30 degree, all the values of 30 degree and 60 degree.